Right, welcome back. Last time, um... oh yeah, we took Sistan as a vassal state and reconquered this itty bitty segment right here that was kind of annoying me because it was a slightly different color. And it was in the way of my massive name, which is probably one of the biggest in the world. I think only Yon's bigger, but that's because they've got a much longer name. I am probably the biggest nation when it comes to sheer territorial extent, though. Huge amount of cash. And an amount of manpower too, that's right. Oh yeah, and I sent them to areas where they can... okay, good. Yeah, I sent them to areas where they can sit without losing stuff. Of course, travel unity is low. And I'm having serious issues with the travel security crisis unless that ended. Which I don't find too likely. The game's lagging, so I can't really see. There we go. Nope, still I have a travel season crisis. Joy. What I need is an heir as soon as possible, and one that is gonna get older quick. I don't think I have the time for that. This is gonna be interesting. Probably be a second tribal succession crisis. Should anything go wrong? Ooh, let's get you an inflation reduction. I could really use that. Bringing down inflation would be really nice. I mean, there's a possibility to take out the charismatic Sufis as quickly as possible. If I can manage that, it might end the travel succession crisis, which should slow down some of the chaos. Some of it. Oh, charismatic Sufis are coming. Down here, okay. You need to be dealt with first, because you can take that. After that will be the Mongol Separatists, which are centered around this area. Probably gonna leave you here. I think that's a separate set of Mongol Separatists. Well, it's 20 point. No. Nope, sorry, Jadad is here. Okay. And it's the largest dev of the region, so it's probably going to be the one that causes the revolt. I've got 2 months, approximately. And then there's, you know, the second charismatic Sufi revolt. Ming is considering attacking Han. But I don't think Zhao's going to be able to help because of their military commission. Or they might. I don't really know. I don't play around China much. So I don't know how the military commission system works. Please stack Y, please stack Y. It's grass flats terrain, so it won't matter if I get there first or not. Look over here with Shrub Highlands. Oh wow, they're actually gone. Okay. Alright, swap out the leaders. Siege down Yarkand. Or de-sieged Archon is probably a better way to put it. Okay, we've got an heir. Oh, okay. That should stabilize things by a lot. Good. Problem is, the heir is not great. Worse than the current ruler. Which is lovely. Of course, if he die early enough, he'll get replaced. The heir will get replaced if he's not of majority. In-game majority is, I think, 16, or is it 18? 16, okay. Well, 365. And a 2-0. 2-2-0 as the heir. Well, at least it's 18, so... Ooh, I can wear the Imperial crown. Ooh, I can do that now. Yeah, because military skill of... Well, diplomatic skill of at least 5. Of course, my travel unit is going to start going down like mad because average administrative skill. Ooh, okay. Yeah, but I've hit Empire rank. So now I'm an Empire. That gets me some extra prestige, which should help with travel unity at least to some degree. Alright, okay, so, finding Demi. It takes a minute for me to figure out which one is which. Okay, Buddhists and Pagans. Let's try taking the time to get rid of the Pagans. And let the Buddhist pay electricity attacks. Some stuff. Uh-oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. You had to turf on. Bay and goal should be good. That's that good. At least I'm on par on tech. That is good. Plus, there's a lot of desert terrain, so I'm going to have the benefit of that. They won against Han and took Liang Hao. Yep, they're here. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? If I somehow manage to win. Ming-Mongol War of Chinese Unification. Ah, they want to anxie, don't they? Stated the bloody thing, but... I mean, I'm kind of willing to give that up if that's all you want. If that's everything, eh. I'm also willing to take Mongol tribute. That's the wrong button. That's a hilarious button though, isn't it? Wow, that's gonna have so many issues, but I was talking about... Can't demand with Chinese unification cast spelling. This isn't even any war score. Refuses to subjugate to Ming. But I can't subjugate to you with the Chinese unification cast spelling. They're heading think so. Oh yeah, I forgot Gouge might be a means of attacking. On the other hand, it's going to be utter hell for them to get through this. That's also true. I don't know, there's a Blason passes between here and Oxu. Huh. Learn new things. Every single day. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you down here. Hoton? Hoton, okay. You better get over here as quickly as possible. Let's not touch it. I don't need to increase war exhaustion. On the other hand, I'm in a defensive war, and I can always ask the villagers. Of course, this has attrition from walking in my own land. Yeah, I probably should ask the villagers for help. That plus the fact that we're going through a tribal succession crisis at the moment, technically. Oh yeah, defensive war relief is one pick free of loyalty cost. Well, they will come in quick succession. Hopefully the battles will not take too long. Because if they all start piling up, that becomes really bad. Ooh, and if all those battles are like this will become a cinch to defend. So the next one arrives in February, so less than a month. Bam! Heck, I even get the monthly reinforcement tick. Lovely. That's exactly what I need. If all the other battles are like this, I can easily just start getting ticking war score on war superiority. From winning enough battles. Show superiority, Castle's Belly. What about 4.8? From stack wiping an army larger than my current about half my military. A single regiment is going to arrive in 29th of June, of course. I would be surprised if it actually managed to arrive at that point, but yeah. And there's one arriving in April, a stack. Then another stack arriving in May. Then two more in June, although one of them is literally the single cavalry regiment. And then another in July, that's a single infantry regiment. The most dangerous army is the one that's coming up next. The one from Tong isn't dangerous at all. And another army from MEIOU is here, and it's going to arrive in... Okay, that's a bit more dangerous. Did another army just arrive? It looks like it. But it's sitting still. Okay. That's not a great shock roll, but that's a pretty good... Well, fire roll, but that's a pretty good shock roll, and it looks like they're gone. That I don't actually care about. That's they're noble rebels, and they're just going to become a problem for the invaders. This might actually be a cinch. Man. Aha, okay. I can probably handle another month. How long is a siege tick? Not that long. Okay. Give it another month to tick up their war exhaustion a little bit more and get me a little bit more war score. Alright, I need to peace out now because losing a Kokand would be devastating to my war effort. I have to offer tribute. There's no way around it. I am not steering trade. Wants concessions other than gold. Trade power? Requires Angxi, okay. At least I got a state back. I can lower the amount of gold until... Yeah, I mean, the problem with refuse to subjugate to Ming. Attacker can't declare this with Chinese unification castle spelling. All in all, this is not bad. I do have to transfer half of my trade power in the nodes where they have trade power. Which is going to be Western Siberia. Oh god, this is going to be bad. Thankfully, they'll just send it upwards, so I'm going to be losing a lot of money. But it's not as bad as it would be otherwise, so... Sound the offer. Because if they win anything else, it's going to become really bad. The most dangerous would be if I lost my capital, which they could have easily taken. I'm going to have to fortify that more in the future. That is definite. There is one positive: I get my state back that I'd use for Ungsi. Or, to be more specific, Longsi. This core will stick around for 150 years or so. Thankfully. So, should something happen to make Ming very, very weak, I'll be able to bounce back, more or less. Okay, so this is the best one. It's probably almost entirely because it's Mara, isn't it? This is the oddity that is that. Also, I could theoretically take on another culture. No, Guy culture is kind of dead. And Tartar, well... Actually, it might be convenient to just take it on as an accepted culture, just for the time being. I've got nothing better to do with diplo points for the moment anyway. Alright, so... If you notice, I'm a little bit smaller now. That's because Ming went ahead and declared war for this province. So at least they no longer have that casus belli on me. Of course, they've got... Well... Oh, I don't think I'm actually on here. Yeah, these are all Chinese. Okay, good. Yeah, so... I have the reform progress needed to do a tribal reformation. Though I'm going to stick with the Horde for a little bit longer. Because I desperately need to have the larger force limit for now. At least until I manage to get level up if I can, although I doubt it. I've got a lot of provinces with almost nothing in them. So concentrating on my cities isn't going to help that much. Oh well. Yeah, so in order to make peace, I had to transfer half of my trade power to Ming. Thankfully, they're just they're setting it back upstream for the most part. Not here. So, I'm making a lot less money than I was previously. Persian is looking a little bit more interesting again. However, considering the fact that, yeah, it was literally the greatest power of the world with with individual stacks larger than my entire military, walking around in my territory like this one, or this one, and this one. Oh, and then there's also these that are traveling around. It's amazing that I'm actually managed to do well in the first place. I managed to get about 30 war score, I think. It was at least 20. I actually did pretty well considering I was going up against the greatest power in the world. Bar none. I mean, closest is Spain, which has a total dev level that is about a fifth? And I'm down here with almost, well, with about a ninth. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, I'm still the largest in absolute territory-wise, although that's only if that's if you don't count the military commissions of Ming, of course. Oh well. I mean, I've been doing tech development, and I'm dealing with multiple tribal succession crises in a row. Yeah, this is my second. At least this guy's actually good, although his air could be better. I'll have to deal with that later, though. I've also been working on building up my provinces, so I've actually went ahead and built a capital in Soraya, Jadot. Has the communication actually... Okay, yeah, the communication has improved, so... It used to be around 43, now it's 28 days. So autonomy is reducing dramatically, thanks to all this. As well as I can say the same for the nearby provinces, although I do have to remember the exact direction, because it's... Now I can't just use, you know, this for the best direction for communication. I have to remember that it goes here to Bursh, to Nogai for some reason, then to Ariru, and then Alek. So that's going to have to be the direction that I do road development. Probably should... Okay, I'll invest. I just need to remember that I already did some investments into Alek and to continue later. Oh well, I can finally reap the bounty that is Ryalajadad, so... My income isn't completely dead yet, it's just my trade income that's bad, and I spent about 900 ducats on telling Ming to go away. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, all in all, that's the best I can do for now. Anyway, I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye. If I still have a truce for a while, Ming won't be able to touch me for some time.